No, I'm just saying because you said you like Halloween movies more, and that's not true. You probably like murder movies more or horror movies.
I like horror movies more. Yes.
Are they all on Halloween?
I guess not. So is that our? So does the Christmas movie have? I guess all Christmas movies do take place during Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I.
Welcome to the Fourth Act, our entertainment podcast, where every Friday we discuss the topic in TV, movies, video games, and more. My name is Gabe, joined once again with Big Brother Auggie.
Mochi.
And today, we're continuing our new format. So again, we're going to start the show with what we've been watching lately. That's not going to change too much from last week. But more importantly, we're going to be talking about a couple of news topics, headlines.
Guess so, yeah.
We're going to talk about some new news.
A day after.
We'll see. Some of these are a little bit older. So we're going to cover just a couple important things that happened in the past week. One of them's really big. One of them might be a little political, just warning you guys. And then the main topic for today is going to be some of our favorite Christmas movies. We're just going to shoot the shit, talk about some Christmas movies. He has like 20 movies apparently in different categories. Anything you want to say before we start, sir?
No, not until.
Oh, you want me to break it down for you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first topic as always, and I doubt anything has changed for you. What have you been watching?
Since last time?
Since last week. You're like, damn.
I guess the same shit. YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube. I want to hear about your
Gordon
YouTube.
Ramsay.
You want to do your 90-day segment or not yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, you just want me to throw it at you randomly?
It's too short.
I'll throw it at you. No.
It's too short. There's only been one episode in between, so it's like...
It's going to well, you can go anywhere with it. You can go episode 1 of 90 Day for all I care. So I'm going to throw that 90-day...
I'll keep it updated. Just if you know, you know.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
You're going to educate me. Okay. So I know that you haven't really been watching much. I kind of figured that. And I haven't been really watching much either. Besides, I finished the Scott Pilgrim anime. It just stayed like consistently good the whole way through. Like, I'm not going to be all like, you guys got to watch this. It's not like a must watch. I'm not recommending it to just anybody. I'm pretty much just recommending it if you like the Scott Pilgrim movie.
Yeah.
Or if you like anime and you just want to give something new a shot. But that's it. Like, if you don't like anime, if you don't like Scott Pilgrim, this isn't going to be a good... yeah, it's not going to be a good jump-on point for you. And then, obviously, the talk of the town this week is Invincible Episode 4. Right now, this is like their mid-season break. It's only 4 episodes, but still, like, 4 episodes now. They're going to continue, I think, January is like what they're aiming for. They just said early 2024. But, like, somewhere there's a listing. But, yeah, dude, you got to catch up. Because Episode 4 was crazy.
Yeah. Well, how many episodes does that have?
Well, so far, you already caught up with
total,
Season 1,
like,
right?
Yeah.
Well, right now, just 4.
But in total?
There's going to be 8.
Okay.
So it's a mid-season, so they're taking a break and then coming back, finishing the 4. But yeah, that's it for what I've been watching lately. When are you going to hop in Invincible?
Tomorrow.
So next week you probably won't be on, but in 2 weeks, you got 2 weeks to catch up on whatever you want to catch up on. To report to the people.
Well, Gen V.
Yeah. That's
Gen
only 8 episodes too, yeah. Amazon does 8.
See, that's good because I could just watch it straight now.
Mm-hmm. This weekend? Oh, Invincible's just 4. You could knock out Gen V and Invincible one day.
See?
If you just no-lifed it. All right. So let's just jump right ahead into kind of like a mini segment what we're doing. Because what I just want to talk about very quickly is just what's left for 2023. So just off the top, because I didn't prep you for this.
Yeah. Just
off the top, what movies, TV show, just anything are what's left for you?
Only Echo. Well, Gen V.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Godzilla.
You were really hyped for this Godzilla -1.
I just want to see it. It's supposedly good, so I'm like,
yeah.
But Godzilla, Gen V, Invincible.
Are you going to theaters for
Echo
for -1 for Godzilla?
I don't know. Is it, or is it like a special showing?
Yeah, it might be like limited release. Something, I don't know.
D-Box.
Yeah, that's a D-Box movie. But anyway, there's one big one that you're missing that I know you're excited for because I'm excited for it too. is the Iron Claw movie.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you know? Yeah. You know, it has Zac Efron and what's his name from The Bear. I always forget his name. He's got 3. If you have 2 names, I can remember, but he has 3.
Lip.
Jeremy Allen White. That's what it is.
Is it Lip?
Huh?
Is it Lip?
Lip?
Oh, from Shameless. Wait, did you see Shameless? Is he the one from Shameless? He's the main one?
Yeah, the main one from The Bear.
Okay, so yeah, Lip.
Sure, it's Lip.
He popped up in Shameless first.
Nobody watched Shameless, Auggie.
Yeah.
I know, it's a big show. 30 Seconds of Shameless?
No, it'd be all over the place.
Okay, yeah, so Iron Claw's coming out December 22nd. For those who don't know, it's based on a true story about an iconic wrestling family. Don't want to spoil what happens. Do you know what happens, Auggie?
No, I'm guessing one dies now that you say it.
Well, I mean, the trailer definitely shows a funeral, so somebody's dying. So, this story, just know that it is a well-known story for wrestling fans, and it's messed up. That's all I'm going to say. And even then, that doesn't spoil anything. If you saw the trailer, you can tell just based off of that. So that's December 22nd. You know what else is coming out December 22nd? Aquaman 2. The end of the DCEU as we know it.
Really? So he's not coming back?
Well, I don't know if he's coming back. Apparently he had a meeting with James Gunn. He was like super excited about it. Rumors are that he's going to come as Lobo. You know what Lobo is?
Recast him?
Yeah, or just make him a new character, supposedly. I mean, that's not being reported. I think it was like rumored.
I mean, he does look like Lobo.
Yeah. Just put some white face paint.
More than Aquaman, but...
Oh, yeah, he doesn't look like Aquaman at all. I think there's like some iteration where like he kind of looks like... Or like I think he had long blonde hair. I don't know.
He looks more like a young freaking Odin, if anything.
I guess.
If they went that route.
So any excitement at all for Aquaman 2?
A little bit. I've barely seen the trailer, but...
It just looks like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
It looks so over the top.
Going wild.
Like Black Manta and his big-ass goofy head.
So is Flash coming back then?
We talked about this last week about James Gunn and how he doesn't want to. Why would he play with somebody else's toys when he can like have his own toys? Remember that whole analogy?
Yeah.
Go back and watch the other episode.
Then why was he playing with Jason Momoa?
But he's not Aquaman in his universe. At least you could do that.
So he painted over the Aquaman?
I get in this example we're using where he has somebody else's toy. Sure, he painted Zack Snyder's Aquaman as Lobo. We can roll.
What about Batman then? So Batman,
like Bruce Affleck?
Any of them?
Bruce Affleck?
You finally got to Bruce Affleck.
Ben Affleck? Not even Batfleck. I said Bruce Affleck.
Bruce Affleck. You mixed them.
I don't know where that came from. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. Is Ben Affleck? Is that what you're talking about? Is he coming back? No.
Or either one.
Nobody's coming back. Except maybe Jason Momoa as Lobo. Maybe. Besides that, no. Henry Cavill's busy. But he has his own Superman. James Gunn's writing his own Superman movie.
Yeah.
And that's already all casted and everything, too.
Would you be mad if Superman came as someone else?
Like Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
No.
Zod?
Bizarro? It's like an evil Superman.
It's too close.
Too close to home?
He could be someone evil in the Superman. I don't know all the characters, but...
So Aquaman, you're going to watch. But you ain't going to watch it in theaters.
Probably not.
That's the thing. Is like, I want to see it. I wonder if there's going to be like a message at the end about it being like the last Zack Snyder thing or something.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. It's not even his movie.
Thank you, Zach. Just thank you to the fans. Like, because do they don't do that, huh? Aquaman will be back, like,
no,
or he will return. And
no,
shit.
I don't think
they
so.
Don't even do that, huh?
So screw them. Hype level mid tier 5.
Well, I mean, let's see how they do Black Manta if they make his ass badass. And
I can't believe the first movie made as much money as it did. Like, it made $1 billion.
Jason Momoa.
That movie was just so over the top and cartoony. I was kind of in by the end. But yeah, this one I'm not too excited for. I'm gonna watch it eventually. If not in theaters, then I'll watch it somewhere. HBO Max in like January or something. But it's projected to bomb pretty bad. But everything's bombing, man.
What's it even? It's just continuing off the other one?
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's not even gonna tie into anything. That universe is done.
I guess, yeah, it ended with Black Manta.
With like his storyline?
Yeah.
I guess. We'll see what they do. I mean, Black Manta is the villain in this one.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They ended with them, so it's like it's not like they just threw someone.
Yeah.
Random. I'm pretty sure it will be.
Another movie coming out that same day.
What if he just dies, though? What if he dies in
Black Manta or Aquaman?
Aquaman. It's the end.
No matter what happens, it doesn't matter, which is probably why this is going to bomb. Like, it's already projected a bomb is because, like, who cares?
They already seen it, the critics?
I don't know. I doubt it because I haven't seen any, like, early screening, like, any, like, reviews, thoughts, nothing. I mean, reviews are always embargoed to, like, a week or two before, unless it's really good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. It's just, like, the people who do the projections. Whatever system they use, they're saying this is going to be a bomb. Yeah, but that same day, another movie is going to come out. I'm not going to watch this in theaters. It's just when the trailer came out, I was just like, that looks cool. It's Illumination's new movie, and they do the Minions and shit, so normally I don't watch their movies.
Yeah.
But they're doing one called Migration, and it's about a bunch of ducks that are migrating.
Oh, that shit looks funny, though.
That's what I'm saying. I like ducks. Who doesn't like ducks? I like ducks,
like
and
Donald
they look cute.
Duck, Daffy Duck.
Yeah,
you name 2 more ducks.
Ooh.
Not Howard the Duck.
Oh, that's one. Howard the Damn, does he have to have duck in the name or just any duck?
I don't know the rules.
There's a lot of football players that go to that school that are the Ducks. The Mighty Ducks. That's like 10 right there. Keenan from the Mighty Ducks. That's it. I'm good. That's 2.
I'll give you Howard.
That's 3.
No, I gave you Howard.
All right. I win. Now, how about this? How about you name me one more duck?
I named 3.
Name me one.
You named.
I named like 10 Mighty Ducks. And then they got sequels. And they got a Disney Plus show. That's like 30. That's like 30 ducks. All right. Moving on. There's one more. Now, this one's coming out a little bit earlier, December 15th, the Wonka movie. Which apparently,
I'm not watching it.
At all, you have no interest.
That's a new one?
Yeah, with Timothy.
Yeah,
Timothy Chalamet. That's your boy.
That's not my boy.
Have you ever seen a movie?
Travis is my boy.
Travis who?
Scott.
Why is he? Oh, he's dating Kylie. Oh yeah, he is dating Kylie. But no,
I don't even like the Johnny Depp one, dude. Johnny Depp one sucks too.
Well, it's not like they're all connected. What if they are, man?
No.
What if at the end of this one, multiverse? Yep, with a CGI Gene Wilder. Because he passed. You gave me a blank stare. I was like, Gene Wilder. I was like, the OG. He's passed away.
Well, so all we got is not gonna do it.
No CGI, man. It's all the rage. Bring dead people back with CGI. AI now.
You see, they're telling Triple H to bring back Tupac.
What a sentence. In what context?
They just said he's bringing everybody back. Bring back Tupac.
Oh, okay.
They said, but that might be asking too much.
The pop that Tupac would get for some reason. Dr. Dre already did it. We were there, by the way. Fun fact. We were there when Tupac got brought back. He rose from the depths below as a hologram.
Or did he just pop up?
No, he rose.
Yeah, he rose up
See,
and then just disappeared, huh?
You were gone.
No, because he disappeared into like stars or something.
That I don't remember.
Well, he just like smoke, I guess you could say.
Okay, so Wonka is supposedly supposed to be a musical, but they haven't showed any musical elements.
Well, I guess the other one's a musical, right?
Exactly, but like this one showed like no musical elements, or maybe like they showed like some dancing, but they haven't showed like, you know, a 1 minute clip of like a song or something. So like, what are they hiding, man? What do they know? Timothy can't sing?
I mean, if he does, it's gonna be like the Disney singing, right?
I told you, my mind was blown not too long ago when I found out. It was actually on the podcast. When I found out that Zac Efron was not singing in High School Musical.
Found that shit out too? What are you talking about?
Broke my heart.
I thought they all sang on their shit.
I think some of them did. Actually, Tisdale sounds like her.
Well, don't they all kind of sound like them? Like even him, it kind of.
Well,
or what you would assume he would sound like?
Yeah, I feel like if you go back now, you'll probably be like that. Yeah, that ain't him. Because now we know Zac Efron. Yeah. That was the first time we seen him, so I guess that's his singing voice.
But if I were to play his voice right now, you'd be able to be like, "That's Zac Efron."
Like his singing voice?
No, just his voice. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you called out Tom Hanks pretty quick, but.
Oh yeah, you're listening to a Tom Hanks video. Is that Tom? Is that my boy?
I don't think Zac Efron. I wouldn't, but I mean, you've seen the movies.
Okay, so let's transition to the news.
Is it any news?
Well, you got something?
The Marvel news, if it is.
That was one I didn't add on here.
All the season 2s?
Well, that's not new. That's not confirmed. So it is being... it's rumored, yeah. Which we can talk rumors, news, just as long as we preface that it's a rumor and you don't lie to the people like you did last week about Ant-Man and Quantumania, which we won't get into, but...
What, the end?
Yeah, about the end of...
The end is the end, dude.
It sure is.
And
sure is.
If you've seen it how I've seen it...
You're going to have a good time.
You're going to have a good time. Anyways, there's that one, and then there's the other shit.
Present it to the people. You want to bring it up? Present it to the people.
No, I already said all the season 2s.
Well, of what?
Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
But I didn't see, what's it called?
Do you have the name right there?
Of what?
We got to properly credit this man, the source.
You told me not to shout.
No, I said don't promote any other podcast. We don't do that here. We're the only podcast that exists.
Marvel movies. He
All
has
right.
everything. He has everything.
Don't worry. I got the bookmarks ready. So, sorry, give me 1 second. That's Michael Waldron. Let's talk about that real quick. Michael Waldron, the writer of both Avengers the King, or is now the writer of Avengers King Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. And I know what you're thinking. Who the hell is Michael Waldron? Well, he previously wrote Multiverse of Madness and created Loki.
Yeah, it wasn't even...
So he's like the multiverse guy, so it's like perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, well yeah.
Who did season 2?
I'm sure he has some credit on there. It said he created it. When I looked him up too, yeah, he's listed as a creator and also writer.
So he's he who remains.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
He's the only one that remains, dude. Who else are you going to get?
Nobody else remains. Dang, I actually don't have it on here.
Like the Russos are gone. James Gunn is gone.
They'll come back.
He is who remains.
Yeah. Well, it seems like he's only been working with them during this era, so that's great. He's fresh. He's not exhausted from the Marvel machine. He's good to go, and he's doing multiverse stuff. He was on like one episode of Rick and Morty, I guess.
Comic Wars, dude.
So... if we don't have the guy's name, whatever. Sorry, guys. A lot of stuff has been the guy who like reported all the new Marvel information.
Oh, he's like a specific dude?
Yeah, it's one specific guy that has like an insider. The thing is that he has his own Feige. He has his own Patreon. So in order to read his story, it's behind a paywall. So I was just like, I'm just going to believe what everybody's reporting. But it's
Kevin Feige, dude.
It's maybe.
He's testing the waters.
Or that could just be his boy. That could be his leak.
Who is it? The guy I said last time? It's the other dude. The other dude that Kevin Feige fired.
No, Kevin Feige didn't fire him. Bob Chapek. Bob Iger came back and took his seat back is what happened.
Yeah, you got fired, Bob.
Sorry, Bob. Bob's back. Bob's Furniture. Bob's Burgers. Name another Bob.
Bob's Twin Kitchen.
That's a very niche. You're giving out our location. You named a theater around us, and now you named a restaurant around us. That's it. They know where we live.
Shit.
Crazy. Okay. So whatever. Point is, a lot of Marvel stuff has been rumored, but we don't need to cover all of that because a lot of Marvel stuff is being rumored all the time. So I don't think we need to cover that. Two big things. One of them is going to take a lot of time, so we'll get into that one last. But this is what I meant by we're going to get a little political here. Not like we're not going to give stances on anything. That's not what we're here for. We're not a political show. But let me just read it to you. Do you know anything that's happened with Scream 7?
No.
And you haven't seen Scream 5 or 6, right? Like the new era?
No.
With Jenna Ortega and freaking, what's his name from The Boys? What's his name from The Boys? The main guy.
One? The main one?
Yeah.
The
damn it! Why am I forgetting his name?
It's easy too. I just had it too, and it went away.
Ooh, because he's no, not Dewey.
Huey,
yeah, Huey. I thought you said Dewey.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Well, Dewey is from Scream. That's why I was like Dewey, not him. You're on the right page. But yeah, Huey from The Boys. Okay. What's his real name? Jack
Sparrow.
Name 3 Jacks.
Cactus Jack.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, there's 2 of those.
Yeah.
There you go. You're done.
See?
Anyway, the main character for the new Scream, well, there's 2. There's 2 sisters.
Is Scream.
One is Jenna Ortega. She plays like the younger sister.
Oh, she's mad, huh?
She's not mad.
Left.
No.
Yeah,
well, let me finish.
She's mad.
She didn't leave.
She's still there.
Let me finish. Let me do my opening statement. You give your thoughts. All right. So Jenna Ortega plays one character. And then Melissa Barrera plays another. She was also in the movie In the Heights, which you haven't seen because you don't watch nothing, apparently.
Yeah, just...
yeah, I just don't.
Huh.
Anyway.
That one Oscar year, that shit...
So, let me get back to where I was. Melissa Barrera had posted on Instagram or Twitter, somewhere on social, I think it was Instagram, like a story. She's been posting stuff about Israel and Palestine, and that's what I'm saying. Is like that whole situation is messy. No matter what you say, people are gonna come after you. Even though I gave a disclaimer, someone's gonna be all like, "You should take this more seriously" or whatever. Some shit. Like, this situation is super messy. Do your own damn research. But specifically for Scream 7, let me pull up like some stuff she was saying. Or let me just read this from The Guardian. It says, Barrera, who starred in the 5th and 6th Scream films and was set to star in the forthcoming 7th installment, has been outspoken in support of Palestine on social media, where she has described Israel as committing genocide and brutally killing innocent Palestinians, mothers, and children under the pretense of destroying Hamas. And again, that's a lot of information if you haven't been following, or just know that we're not here to talk about that. But my point is, she said that, and then Spyglass. I don't know who's above Spyglass. I don't know. I'm guessing just Spyglass owns the Scream franchise. But
it's like a company?
Yeah.
So who the hell is Spyglass?
No, you've seen it. It's like the logo.
Yeah.
That's all. That's a Spyglass.
That's a Spyglass, huh?
Yeah. So anyway, they fired her. As Spyglass fired her.
Oh, they were mad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she wasn't mad, and then they put out a statement, dude. Like, it's not like they just did it like quietly. No, they said
canceled her.
They canceled. Yeah, they said, we have zero tolerance for anti-Semitism or the incitement of hate in any form, including false references to genocide, ethnic cleansing, Holocaust distortion. There's a lot of big words. Holocaust distortion, or anything that flagrantly crosses the line into hate speech. So again, I don't mean to like lose you along the way. The main point here, she took a political stance, and her stance was more just like, hey, maybe look at the other side too. So it wasn't just like, oh yes, like whatever. Like, I'm trying to like not have to explain it all right now. Point is, she was claiming that America favors one side and doesn't look at the other. And she was saying, hey guys, look at the other side. And then they were just like, nope, you're fired. So then after that, a couple days later, like legit, like maybe 1 or 2 days later, Jenna Ortega drops out of Scream 7. Now, supposedly it's not due to this.
Yeah.
And when like looking it up, like the online reaction, people were saying that it was because of Wednesday scheduling or something like that. I was like, no way.
She's still coming out on Wednesday?
Well, season 2, man.
Oh, it's a season. It's a show. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, I guess I bring this all up because, like, one, this is a big deal because, you know, she just took a political stance, and not even an aggressive one, and she got fired. So, what do you think about it? Just anywhere you want to take it. I guess, do you think that's okay?
Well, no.
No, I mean, I don't think it's okay. If you want me to go first, I don't think it's okay. I think it's crazy that you have to fit. I mean, everybody knows that Hollywood is like this, but that you have to fit into this box, otherwise you get excluded. But this is on another level where it's like, this isn't even like American politics. These are like, you know, this is like, what's the word I'm looking for? International politics.
Yeah.
So what happens when election year comes up next year and people start taking, I mean, everybody in Hollywood acts like they're Democrats and shit. And again, I don't mean for this to be a whole political conversation, but my point is, like, Spyglass did it first. They planned to see it, just like, okay, we can fire her, and we didn't get too much backlash. Like, we fired her for saying something we didn't like, and she's gone. So, you know, it's not like she Kanye'd.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything too crazy. Yeah. So any thoughts? I'm not going to make you say anything, by the way, because again, this is like political, and And I'm trying to stay away from that as much as possible, but this is a pretty big story.
No, I'm saying, so what you're saying is when they start picking sides in January?
Just
are they going to start firing people?
Not that, like, people are going to get fired left and right. Like, ooh, Republican, boom. Take a boom. No, it's just that that's how they justified firing somebody. And not just, it's not like it was like the freaking Gina Carano thing in Star Wars. She was a side character. Who cares? She could barely even act. This is your main lead on your franchise. And you haven't been watching those newer ones. Yeah. But they have been building to something.
She's the new Sydney.
Yeah. And now it's being reported that, like, they're trying to get Sydney back now.
Her?
Yeah, like, what's her name?
Old Sydney?
Yeah. Her new Sydney? No, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Is like, this whole thing is a messy situation. Like, just, I mean.
Well, I mean, didn't all those people sign that paper?
What's up?
That paper for to stop fighting or something?
Like, celebrities?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. You know.
I think James Gunn and all them did. James Gunn and his brother.
This is probably like months ago, huh?
Yeah. I think they signed, but like that. Like, what about all those people?
Are you sure that wasn't the writer strike thing?
Was it?
Maybe.
No, I know he was on the writer strike.
Yeah,
the brother,
Sean Gunn.
I seen him walking. But I think they might have done the Palestine one too. I'm not sure, but
right.
I wouldn't be surprised. I know a lot of people did sign something to stop fighting.
I mean, my whole point is that this is a slippery slope for Hollywood to do something. I know it's just one company.
It depends who it is. Because are they going to fire The Rock?
Dwayne Johnson? Well, he knows how to play the game.
That's the whole franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pro.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, this is a pretty big move. And like, they were just straight up saying like, no,
But what other things is she in?
I don't know if she has anything lined up. We can pull up her IMDb.
No, I'm just saying, like, since she's lower.
I mean,
like, let's pick on
she is the face of their own franchise. I don't know what other franchises they have, but I would assume the Scream is their biggest franchise, and she has been the face of it. Her and Jenna Ortega, but Jenna Ortega like blew up afterwards. Like, at least she had like In the Heights under her bag, you know. But yeah, we don't have to say much more on it. Again, I don't want to get all caught up in the politics of it and have somebody yell at me in the comments. But I just think that being fired over your political view is pretty freaking crazy.
Well, it's been happening before that.
But I know. I mean, but like, look, like the biggest example that I could think of is like Kanye. And again, we don't need to deep dive. We don't need to deep dive into Kanye. But like, he lost everything, but like, he went hard.
Yeah.
And
well,
like,
he said, if I'm gonna get canceled, I'm gonna get canceled. They would have canceled. Look at what she got canceled for.
But it's
she
like
didn't say nothing.
But it's crazy. Like, a lot of people have come out to support her. Like, it's not
say nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she didn't say anything. Again, I'm like trying to tiptoe around this conversation. She didn't say anything that hurt anybody's feelings. That I think. With a situation like this, and like with a century-long like war between these people, like,
he said, it's not my business, man.
Somebody's gonna be upset with no matter what I say or no matter what anybody says about the situation. But I didn't think that she said anything too crazy. She was kind of like trying to play the middle of the road card, and got fired for it.
That's what happens. Stick your hand out, it gets shot. Dude.
All right, we'll leave it there. Moving on, because this one's gonna be big for you. I don't even know if you know about this. Because you haven't sent me anything. Normally, I feel like you would send me this. Did you know that it's being reported from Variety that Naruto is getting a live-action movie? Breaking news to Auggie, at least.
Horrible.
I know. Tell me about
it. Wait a minute.
Oh, he's back.
Wait a minute.
We lost him, and he's back.
Because where is it coming out on Netflix?
I hope not, but those usually the Netflix adaptations are shows from Netflix. I don't think that's the case here.
What about One Piece? I thought One Piece
that's a show. Good. That's a Netflix show.
But isn't that one good? Like the live
That's what people say. That's what the streets are saying.
That's why I said, wait a minute. I need to know where this is coming out at. If it's a movie, no.
It's a movie.
It's a movie?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Right? 2 hours? What are you going to do in 2 hours?
You can skip a lot.
But that's my point. Like, how do you adapt Naruto in 2 hours? Anything.
Well, I mean, if somebody's like, "Oh, tell me about Naruto," are you gonna?
That's different. You have to teach. You have to tell somebody a story, have a whole story arc, and like, where do you begin with Naruto? Because like, you have to start when he's a kid.
Well,
do we just do tuning exams?
No, they're gonna go up to Gaara.
Well, yeah, that's a tuning exam arc. No, like it finishes and then boom.
Oh well, yeah, but Gaara, maybe Orochimaru.
If they had a trilogy of Naruto movies,
no,
and it's all part one, that would be pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, it's just Naruto, the first one.
The first one is, how do we separate this? Because the third one has to be Sasuke and Naruto, like the retrieval arc.
Yeah.
The middle one has to be tuning exams.
It's easy. End with Gaara.
And then the one before that is Zabuza.
No, Zabuza. What?
He's the first big villain. How do you skip over him? That's like Spider-Man skipping over the lizard, which we always do. We never get the lizard.
See, like every single Spider-Man they do that. So look, now they wouldn't do that. It would be up to Gaara.
What, the first movie?
Yeah.
And then second?
Introduce Orochimaru, Sound 4.
He's the post-credit scene.
No, well, you're like, he's the leader of the Sound 4.
I'm sorry, which one which one's part one? All right, Naruto movie, the first one more time.
Up to the tuning exams, Gaara.
So from when he goes to school to when he beats Gaara?
Yeah.
Okay.
It ends with Gaara.
Okay. And then we get the Sound 4 in there.
No.
What do you mean that they pop up in the tuning exams?
Okay, then. Well.
That's what I'm saying. We get them in there, but then we post-credit scene.
So I coincidentally did that right there.
I guess so.
All right, so.
Post-credit scene of Orochimaru.
All right, sound.
But yeah, he does have to bite Sasuke at some point, but you can write around
that's why. He introduced Sasuke, Sound 4. Orochimaru, Sound 4. He bites Sasuke, and then obviously the next movie is the retrieval one.
That's the second one. That's cool because
no, it's not the second one. The second one's Sound 4.
The second movie is just the Sound 4.
The Sound 4.
Yeah, the retrieval. Yeah, how you beat the Sound 4, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I was like, that would be so cool. You end,
and then Orochimaru on the bridge.
You end the second movie on a down note because Sasuke gets away. You have the Naruto and Sasuke fight.
On the second one.
Yeah, the second one. And then part 3 is the time skip.
we can't even touch Shippuden if that's the case.
All right, but I think you're kind of confused. Either I'm confusing arcs or you are, because the Sound 4 are in the retrieval arc, and the retrieval arc ends with Naruto and Sasuke fighting, and that's the end of Naruto.
Part 2 and 3 is a 2-part.
Oh, shit!
Sorry, did you not hear this?
I guess not.
The first movie,
I'm excited now.
The first movie's going up to Gaara.
Okay.
It ends. You said the Sound 4 are in the Gaara shit, or the...
Right.
So then you already got the Sound 4. The Sound 4 is going to be the main people. He's going to fight Orochimaru on the bridge where he tells him Sasuke's mine.
Yeah.
They fight right there. He beats the Sound 4, all this shit. You can change it however you want. It's freaking...
There's just so much.
It's live action. And then the third one is going to start with... It's going to end with him fighting Sasuke on the third one.
Did you notice that not once have you mentioned Akatsuki?
They're not in the freaking...
Yes, they are.
Well, they are,
Itachi fights Sasuke. It's a big deal in part 1.
But they're not like...
Well, yeah, we don't deal with the whole team as a threat until Shippuden.
You're not even going to know about the Akatsuki in this shit until...
That's it. Itachi post-credit scene. Him and Kisame.
See, you could do that on the third one. And then you're like, who's that? Who are the Cloud dudes?
First of all, they need to nail one. And let's just cut to the chase. Who's going to be Naruto? Is it going to be one of the Stranger Things kids?
No, hell no. It's not... Because in One Piece, it's not like they're Asian, right? It's not like an Asian adaptation. It's freaking...
But I don't know much about One Piece. Like, I don't know... Luffy's his name, right?
Yeah.
Like, is Luffy American? Or what is he?
They're just pirates.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't know where they're from. I don't know. I don't even know if it's North America or if they make up a place. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's going to be any actor. I think if anything, you'll probably get one or two. Like, for example, I'm just going to throw a random person. You'd probably get someone random like, what's his name? Idris Elba. He'll probably be like...
That's Naruto?
No. That's Naruto.
Let's get him in there.
As like Kisame or some shit or some random shit. But I'm saying like you won't get a big person as the main... It's going to be a random kid. Even the other two.
I'm like looking at you, but I'm thinking at the same time.
It's gonna be a whole new group
of kids.
Well, of them, yeah.
I think the way to do this.
Konoha 12. So it's like,
oof, Jesus, there's so many characters.
It'll probably end after the tuning exams. Now that you say it,
the first one.
I mean, it's the only one, but yeah, I think they'll end it unless they just fast forward through it. Then it's like,
well, let me just ask you this because we don't have time to really get into all the details. We could maybe eventually get to a point in the podcast where we like cast every character just for fun. That'd be a cool one. But what do they need to do to get a sequel? Like, what does it need to do to be good? Because like that Dragon Ball movie sucked, but that was so long ago. That was like what 2010, 9.
Whatever One Piece did, I didn't see it, but whatever.
But like, forget that. Like, again, we haven't seen it. So just like, what do they need to do? Do they just need to nail the casting?
No, hell no.
Have badass actors.
The story.
So all story. Like story is the thing. Because obviously action is going to be bad. It's going to be CGI. It's going to be cool.
There's not too many crazy jutsus back then.
Yeah.
If we're thinking about it, it's just regular Rasengan, Chidori.
Just shadow clone. You just copy and paste. Copy and paste. It's easy. Editing's easy. Just boom, boom, boom.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka?
Didn't they copy the
chocolate or something?
No, what's his name? What are his people?
Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas, yeah. Didn't they copy that one dude?
I don't know.
In the
Johnny Depp one? Yeah, I don't know.
I could have swore it's one guy.
Dude, the Johnny Depp Wonka is like a fever dream.
I never seen it, see?
I seen it when it came out, like on TV. Not in theaters. When it came on TV like the following year, maybe like 2006. Weird-ass movie.
And the first one was scary.
There's some weirdos with like revisionist history that try to act like that movie's better than the OG. The Johnny Depp one.
It's the only one they've seen.
Probably. Okay.
And now they're going to act that way with the new one.
With the Timothée Chalamet?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's like no hype around that movie at all.
Well, that's what I thought about the Johnny Depp one, and they're saying it's
better. You didn't think nothing when you were, 2005? You were 12?
I was thinking, I'm not watching.
You were 12.
That's what I was thinking. That means
you said no skip.
Yeah, I said skip.
You saw Peter Jackson's King Kong, and maybe you saw a trailer for that, and you said nope. Not for me.
Yeah. No, I wasn't watching that one.
Okay.
There's only one Willy Wonka.
So I think that's it for the news. Besides, real quick, Mark Hamill retired as the Joker. He said that he will no longer do it if Kevin Conroy isn't doing it, since Kevin Conroy passed away. He used to play Batman.
Yeah.
So he kind of already like semi-retired anyway. Like Troy Baker played him in Arkham Origins. Who, Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
He said, cut me a fat check and I'll come back. But yeah, I think he's just over the character.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, that doesn't need much to talk about. So let's transition to our main topic now, which is one that you've been excited for. That you've been hyping this up since like September, is Christmas movies. So,
well, because you said I couldn't name.
Did I start this?
You said you couldn't do a top 10
Christmas movies.
Yeah,
I said that.
Yeah,
on camera. Did I?
And then I was like, you can name 10 like that.
Well, I don't remember, so you have a grudge problem. But anyway, since you're so excited about it, now, okay, we'll break this down for you. I was just going to transition and ask you a question. Screw it, I'll do it anyway. Unless you want to go like, how do you have it laid out? Do you have it like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
No, I don't have 10. I have 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Like, do you have it in order that you want to present it to me? Okay, because I was just going to ask you, when you think of Christmas, what's the movie that you have to watch? But
so you want me to go number 1 already?
But that's why I was going to set it up that way.
Yeah.
And now I'll just tell you mine because I don't have
that then for the last one.
Okay. You want me to present it that same way too?
Yeah.
Let's see if I remember. But okay, I'll let you lead here since you're more excited about it.
Your superiors.
What emotions do you feel?
Flapjacks.
Go ahead. What is your number 5 on your Christmas list? And now these are favorites? Top 5 favorite?
I guess so.
All right. It's your list.
I know. I did it in like 10 minutes, dude.
Okay. So you're confident. So what's number 5 on your list?
You're giving me your 5 after?
I guess. Fine.
Do you have them? Do you have a...
No, I didn't.
You're going to just throw them?
Go ahead. What's your number 5?
Number 5. I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Now that one, I feel like that's a family favorite. Because I
just told you it's my favorite.
I know, but we've talked about this movie. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Go fine. Explain the premise, and right now the trailer is gonna play. Go ahead. It's playing. Then can't you see it?
He's in college. He has a choice to go home or go to like the Bahamas or something.
Vacation.
Barbados.
Cheese, eggs, and potatoes.
Barbados.
Yeah.
with his girlfriend. So he skips his family, but his dad tells him, if you make it home for Christmas, I'll give you the Porsche. I don't know what year it is. So he has to make it home in like 2-3 days?
I don't know. He has a couple days to make it home, and then he goes on a wild road trip across the country with a bunch of shenanigans, and he's stuck in a Santa outfit. Like they stapled it to his head or something, or sewed it.
They super glued it.
Oh, okay. Jeez, I went violent.
It was the bullies, I guess, at college.
Yeah.
They heard that he had to make it home, so they messed him up.
But anyway, back to my comment. I don't hear anybody ever bring this up when they talk about Christmas movies. I feel like it's our
There's the typical. I can give you the typical if you want.
I want your favorites.
I would have said Elf.
Is it on your list?
No.
Okay. Then we're not going to talk about Elf.
No, it could be on your list.
It could.
It's on the runners up right here.
It very much could.
It's on the runners up. It's a good movie.
Do you want to then take turns? Because I only listed 5. I didn't. All right, let me preface this by saying, as I was thinking about Christmas movies today, I was like, you know what? I'm not big on Christmas movies. I'm just not I like Christmas.
Halloween movies?
More Halloween movies, yeah, because you get horror and slashers and all that.
But there's only one Halloween movie.
There's one titled Halloween.
That's only on Halloween. Everything else.
And actually, you're wrong. There's 3 Halloween movies titled Halloween, just Halloween.
No, that's what I'm saying. Only Michael Myers is on Halloween. Everything else is just a murder movie. It's just a horror movie.
What's this stance you're taking? What is this?
No, I'm just saying because you said you like Halloween movies more, and that's not true. You probably like murder movies more or horror movies.
I like horror movies more. Yes.
Are they all on Halloween?
I guess not. So is that So does the Christmas movie have? I guess all Christmas movies do take place during Christmas.
Yeah, that's what
Okay, well then this is great. You know what? Screw everything I was going to say. You just threw a wrench in everything. I'm going to list you the 5 movies that I have listed, and you know what? I guess they're my 5 favorite. Coming in at number 5. Let me rank them now.
You're just going to name them all?
Coming in at number 5, I'm going to say Nightmare Before Christmas.
Number 5?
Yeah. And I just like this movie. I don't love it.
Yeah.
It is iconic. It's badass. It's just not one of my movies. It's one of your movies.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's on your list somewhere. But again, I wasn't planning on listing 5 favorites or ranking them at all. I'm just doing it now. But Nightmare Before Christmas is cool. It's iconic when you grow up. It's kind of creepy. I was never scared of it, but it's creepy and cool at the same time. Yeah. Jack is cool. You got all these creepy creatures going around.
Tim Burton.
You know, apparently it's not even Tim Burton's movie. He's producing it or something like that. He produced it.
Oh, I guess it's his style.
Yeah, supposedly it's
inspired by Tim Burton.
It's a misconception that it's his movie. And you know what? He claims it. He tries to act like it's his movie.
Shit, I would too.
Yeah.
And Halloween and a Christmas movie.
And I think I feel like it was Tim Burton himself, or maybe it was the actual director, the real director, that said that they don't want a sequel. And
I forgot who voices Jack Skellington. I barely found out too.
I don't know. I could look it up for you very quickly. But yeah, that's my number 5. What's your number 4?
Number 4 is Jingle All The Way. Turbo Man.
That's what I'm telling you. I feel like we're gonna have the same movies because we grew up watching the same movies.
Maybe just different order.
Okay. Go ahead. Describe it.
Jingle All The Way.
Mm-hmm. For those who don't know.
I mean, I guess you could say the basic point of it is the freaking son wants a certain toy that's hot right now.
Right.
The Turbo Man. And the dad never bought it until the day, or he's trying to get it the day before, a few days before Christmas. He's trying to look for it everywhere at all the stores, trying to win it in raffles.
Yeah.
The radio.
Same thing. He goes on a whole journey all over the city, all over. I'm assuming it's New York, right?
Huh?
He's going all over New York City, and he's trying to get the toy last minute, and it's the hottest toy.
Yeah.
And there's a funny scene where he asks for it. He says, "I'm here for." Oh, you forgot to say it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it's Arnold
in
Schwarzenegger,
his prime, and again, I feel like
this or the what is it? The Cop? It's not the Kindergarten Cop, is it?
Yeah, he did Kindergarten Cop and Twins. Like,
which one did he do first?
I don't know. It's all like in the same era. I think Jingle All The Way is the newest one out of those three. But yeah, like he started off as an action star, and as soon as he found out that he's funny, he took off, man. Like he did the action thing, then he did the comedy thing, and then he freaking became our governor. Bill Burr has a funny little like rant about him, about how like he's this like Austrian man who like barely speaks English. He's like, and against all odds, against all odds, he became like a bodybuilder and he was successful. He's like he was an action star. He was like a comedian, and he became the governor of California. And that they were trying to give him shit for like
2 terms or 1.
I don't do
2 terms, huh? I think it was 2.
I don't know.
I think it was 2.
You want me to be honest with you? I don't know how many terms you can even run for governor. Like, does it work like president?
Years? I thought it was every 2 years.
I don't know.
I think it's every 2 years. I'm not sure.
I don't know. All I know is that he was our guy, and California's fallen apart ever since. No, I'm just playing. But how fun of an era would that have been if we were adults when Arnold Schwarzenegger was our governor?
He did? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
he was partying or some shit. It's like he changed.
Well, that whole Bill Burr skit.
So no school till 9.
That's your Arnold Schwarzenegger impression?
No, I'm just saying.
No school till 9.
No school till 9.
Put that cookie down. No. Now, that's from this movie. That's one of my favorite lines ever in human history. And it comes from this movie because it's also on my list somewhere.
These cookies.
Well, that's why. Yeah. The neighbor, whatever. We gotta explain the scene, but yeah.
You gotta see it. Oh, you gotta play it. You gotta play it.
And here it is right now. Boom.
Crazy.
Boom.
I'm here and... Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Les. Put that cookie down now!
Anyway, to answer your question, Chris Sarandon voices Jack Skellington.
Really?
You know who that man is?
No, hell no. I thought it was somebody else.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, we're talking about Jingle All The Way. That one's up there for me. We'll get to it later if I am ranking them. So, my number 4, Home Alone. I like Home Alone. Next question. No, I like Home Alone. That movie, though, I think I've seen it not too long ago. I feel like it was like last year or 2 years ago.
1 or 2?
The first one.
You like the first one better?
Yeah, I guess. I feel like whenever I watch them both back to back. Like I know the second one is they leave him in New York.
I like that one better.
With the Sticky Bandits. That's when they get their name, the Sticky Bandits.
Sticky Bandits, yeah.
But the first one's just funny. It's classic.
He gets electrocuted.
Yeah, that's when he gets... Or is that not the first one? Is it the second? I thought it was the first.
I think it's the second one, but I'm not sure.
All right. My favorite one is...
I mix them. When they get hurt, I mix them.
I'm pretty sure the first one, he gets electrocuted.
It's the first one, huh?
I'm pretty sure. Because like the traps in there are hilarious. Because the whole movie is just building up to that. Like, that's the big climax. That's what I was about to say. Is I rewatched it like a year or two ago. And the whole time I'm just waiting just to get to the end. So I guess that's like a negative, but whatever. We're not critiquing the movie right now. But yeah, once all the shenanigans happens and like the paint cans happen, and then like maybe it's the electrocution happens in this one. I think it does.
I think so, but I'm not.
Which one's the one where he's throwing the bricks? Is that the first one or second one?
Maybe the second one.
We don't know.
Because that one, he's in the city.
You know what? Let's just bundle them together. Because like I said, whenever I watched one, I feel like both were, when I was younger, both were on TV back to back.
Well, then let me just say my 3, because 3 is
shit.
Home Alone 2.
Nice.
So.
But you can't even tell which one's which either. Why not just bundle them?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We could just, you said Home Alone 1, I said Home Alone 2.
Sick.
That's my 3, though.
Your number 3.
My number 3 is Home Alone 2.
And then when you are
in New York,
when you are watching them on TV, at least when we were younger, when you're watching them on TV, Home Alone 1 happens, Home Alone 2 happens, and then 3 happens, and it's a different kid, and it's just like, no.
I never seen 3.
It's a different kid. That's all you got to know.
Does he pop out in it?
I doubt it. Cinematic universe with all the Home Alone kids. And I was telling you, the kid from Jojo Rabbit, Archie.
It's that kid, huh? It's the fat kid.
Well, he's in the newest one on Disney Plus. Like that was like the first year Disney Plus came out. They casted him. But yeah, Archie Yates, I think that's his name. Okay, my number 3 is the Grinch. Jim Carrey. That's a classic. To me, that movie peaks after the chair of cheers, after like the tree or the car blows up. It's gonna blow.
I was really gonna tell you when he spins out.
Yeah,
and he like dies for a little bit, like that dude from TikTok.
Oh, I don't know.
He reenacts the car crash.
Yeah. The guy that like he plays like he plays a driving simulator.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, right? It's not like Grand Theft Auto or anything.
Simulator.
Yeah, and then every time he gets to a car crash, he like oversells it, like it actually happened to him.
But him too, he's all dead, laying back, and then he wakes up.
It's gonna blow. Just boom. Jim Carrey.
Well, since you already said it, you keep doing this. That's my number 2.
I told you we're gonna have the same top 5. So far we're 4 for 4. Because there's only one left. But
you didn't say I'll be home for Christmas.
Oh, okay, you're right. That would have been. I thought about it. That's number 6.
3 out of 4.
Okay, 3 out of 4. But yeah, the Grinch lives or dies by Jim Carrey's performance, and that dude just went all the way with it.
He says, "You're an idiot.
You're an idiot." Oh, he said, "I'm an idiot."
Yeah,
I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. We gotta watch the Grinch.
It on his ass.
Yeah, it's just a stupid, silly ass movie.
Then he gets mad after.
Yeah, it's just a stupid ass, silly ass movie, and it's classic. I love it.
So now you gotta say your 2.
That's my number. Oh no, my bad. My number 2,
Charlie Brown,
is Jingle All the Way, which we've already discussed. But I feel like that is the movie that I have to watch. If I'm putting if you told me right now, like put on a Christmas movie, I'm throwing on Jingle All the Way. And now I don't know if
I will say the only thing that ruins it, that why I put it so low, is because it almost feels like a Black Friday movie.
Well,
because he's going
I
shopping.
Guess so,
like everybody's shopping. It's not only like they're going for the toy too,
right?
But everybody's shopping for everything. Like,
you know what I think I liked about it as a kid is that superhero element with the whole Turbo Man at the end, because you get a crazy ass a crazy ass third act to this movie.
That's what I was saying. I had to make sure it was a Christmas movie, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, maybe this is freaking Thanksgiving, and he's trying to get it. Like,
well, that makes it good.
But then he said, nestled safely under the tree.
Nestled safely under our tree. Yeah, and then, you have the whole pervy neighbor trying to like to hit on his wife and everything. It's got that's a funny movie. We gotta watch it and review it on Christmas live stream.
On Christmas.
No, it's definitely up there. Let me just go to my number 1 before you do, because mine is Iron Man 3.
I knew it. I knew some shit was before you say anything else.
You made me rank them.
I have movies during Christmas.
Okay.
And it's Friday after next.
Oh, I didn't think about that one. Yeah, I rewatched that one last year.
Batman Returns.
Ooh.
Iron Man 3.
You looked that one. You Googled that shit. There's no way you thought off the top of your head. Yep, Batman Returns.
No, I didn't know Batman Returns was it. Narnia. I checked Narnia. I checked Narnia.
I forgot. No, forget my list. Number 1 is The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, baby.
Christmas Chronicles.
Mr. Tumnus. I don't know what Christmas Chronicles is.
We'll play it
right now.
All crazy. Just no, I checked Narnia and it said other movies that happened during Christmas, and it had the next one was Batman, and I was like, no freaking way. And then I read it and I was like, it really happened. So I didn't even put it on my list. Okay. I'll be cheating. Friday After Next, I completely forgot.
That's a Christmas movie. That doesn't just happen during Christmas. Like, it's about Christmas.
Yeah.
Kinda.
So that one. Iron Man 3 I saw on there, and I was like, oh, shit, it did happen to freaking...
That's a Christmas movie,
And
man.
then-
If Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
And then, yeah, Die Hard or Lethal Weapon. I didn't remember which one,
It's
but
Die Hard.
I remember people were saying that.
That's the big debate every year, Die
But-
Hard.
Is Spider-Man No Way Home
No.
a freaking Christmas movie then?
You can't just get one shot of a Christmas tree and be a Christmas movie.
Well, Iron Man 3, what happens in there where they're like...
What do you mean? The whole setting is Christmas. There's trees everywhere. Look at all the decorations. It's snowing all over the place.
So is it like Die Hard, where it's just...
Yeah, the setting is Christmas, but it has nothing to do with Christmas. That was just a joke. That's number 5. On this list, it would be number 5. I was just joshing you
I'm
guys.
just joshing you. Show a bunch of different Joshes.
Josh Peck, go. Just name Josh. A Josh until somebody messes up. Famous Joshes, go. Josh Peck.
Josh Allen.
Shit.
Joshua Tree. Josh Tree.
I don't know any other Joshes. Damn it! I called the game out. He said Josh Allen. It threw me off. Like, damn, it's a good one.
I knew there was one Josh.
I
I
started-
didn't know which one. I was like, Josh
Yeah,
Allen.
I mean, there's no other Josh. To me, Josh is just
It's
Josh.
like, and Josh Allen, you suck. All crazy.
There- Josh
At
Allen.
least now
freaking-
you do.
There's a
Like 2 years fantasy, you're amazing.
there's one Josh in my life, and there's 2 Drakes. That's it. There's 2 Drake Bell, Drake, Canadian Drake.
What
But there's
about-
only one Josh.
What about Big Draco?
Who's that?
Soldier Boy.
He made everything first. He was the first Drake. Okay. What's your number 1?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
What's your thing with Nightmare Before Christmas? Like, do you actually like it that much, or do people like push that on you?
No, I like it.
Tell me about it.
I like it. I'm mad that other people like it.
Damn. All
That's my movie.
the goth girls when we were growing up. Do you think goth people? Oh, no, of course they love Jack Skellington. That's like their god. That's their
That's
Jesus.
Hot Topic. Hot Topic wouldn't have a store.
Yeah, that's the Messiah of Hot Topic.
Hot Topic would not have a store if they didn't have
Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington. That's like
That's their bread
Mickey
and
Mouse
butter.
to them. That's like Mickey Mouse to Disney.
That's true.
Spencer's.
Well, why do you like it so much? As an adult, now that you reflect on it, why do you like it so much?
Well, I just liked him
Yeah.
at first, and then now I know more of the story, so I like the story more.
Like, when was the last time you seen it?
Well, I mean, on Halloween, like during like a few weeks ago,
Damn.
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago,
Yeah, because you also wanted to have the debate whether it's a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie.
and after I saw it, I was like, it's definitely a freak. It's called The
It-
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I think it's definitely
But-
both, but I would lean towards Christmas.
Is that saying that it's the day before, or is it saying like the nightmare before Christmas, like Halloween?
No,
But it is a Christmas movie.
it's a double entendre.
You know why it's a Christmas movie? Because he delivers the presents.
Yeah, it's about him ruining Christmas.
He's the Grinch.
I've always like
It's the what would you say? It's his version of the Grinch.
Yeah, I've always like confused, or at least when I was younger, I would confuse them. Obviously I know what the Grinch looks like. I know what Jack Skellington looks like, but just like the storylines and everything.
What's that one movie? There's a movie that's saying he has a dog, and it's like, I don't know if it's Tim Burton too.
The
But there's-
Grinch. He has a
No,
dog.
He has a dog too, huh? No, he has a dog, and he's alive. It's not Coraline, but it's a movie like that.
Frankenweenie.
Yeah, you see that shit?
No.
The Frankenweenie shit. They said that that's the
That's the
prequel.
Gotcha. Yeah, because he's shaped like him.
Yeah, and then they have other characters in there too. I think that they're dead now. And
Yeah.
they're down there, and I was like,
That'd be
crazy.
cool. Yeah, not everything needs to connect, but
Yeah,
That's-
it's just a little shout out. It's like he was inspired by Jack Skellington, but no, I just like the freaking. I don't give a shit about Oogie Boogie. People can,
people love Oogie Boogie.
yeah. I don't give a shit about Oogie Boogie. He's just a bag of worms. You got the Pumpkin King, and
That's a cool name, man.
it is, dude.
La 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 la. Like, do you
and he's got a theme, dude.
like? Do you know it like that? Like, do you know like
Who
lines?
killed him though?
Who?
Jack Skellington, because he's dead when
Oh, you want
they
the prequel?
They summon him. He only comes out once a year? Or?
I just took that as like that's like just a ritual.
Ceremony?
Yeah, just ceremony.
He faked it. He was just down there just...
That's the way that I saw it. Yeah, because isn't he, afterwards, doesn't he say, like, oh, great job this year, like, whatever, next year? See, I know this movie.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking about it. I'm like...
And, you know...
But it's not the traditional Christmas movie either. It's pretty badass.
Yeah. It's got an edge to it. It's spooky.
Oh, I want a part 2, but I want him to go in one of the other doors.
That's what everybody's been saying. Yeah, like, there's so many other doors.
Or look at, here we go, part 2. Him and what's her name, Sally, have a kid.
Oh,
he goes.
Women love Sally. They love cosplaying as her.
I don't have a problem with Sally.
I didn't know there would be a problem with Sally.
Well, I said about Oogie Boogie. So okay. I like the 2 kids. The
3.
The 3 kids, the little demon kids.
Yeah,
they remind me of Dogma, the little hockey guys.
What a pool! I love how your brain works sometimes. Like how it's shown. Like as soon as you saw me, like, that's Dogma.
That's Dogma, dude.
I'm just saying, like, an iconic movie like Nightmare Before Christmas, and then throwing out a niche movie like Dogma.
And it's like canceled too.
I was about to say, yeah, Dogma. Like, there's a whole thing with the rights.
It's owned by what's the Weinstein dude,
yeah, Miramax.
That's crazy. But you can get it on Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon.
Can you? I thought it was like just delisted off everywhere.
I looked it up. Canceled movies, dude.
Okay, but anyway, I forgot the point you're making about Nightmare.
No, I like the kids. Anyways, I was saying they can have a kid. He can get angry at them. And then he runs out there just like Jack did.
Call him Little Jack.
And then he goes into another one. Because they showed a turkey. They showed St. Patrick's Day.
What are you going to do for any of these holidays, though?
Easter. He could just mess him up. He has to fix them now. He messed them up. He's a little troublemaker.
It'd be a cool story if he messed them all up.
The Pumpkin Prince.
But there's not enough there just to mess up, like, St. Patrick's Day. You can't make a whole movie about that.
Well, the other one's called The Nightmare Before Christmas. What are you calling this one? He's a prince.
Who's a prince? Jack?
His son. Well, it'd be his son, or I mean, it could be his daughter too.
You've thought a lot about this.
I just did right now.
He would technically be a prince, the Pumpkin Prince.
Well, he's the Pumpkin King. She would be the Pumpkin Queen.
It only makes sense.
The Duke.
I don't know.
The Duke before Christmas.
I don't got a problem with
it. The Prince before Christmas. Nah, but then it's Christmas again.
I think they should leave it as it is.
Call him something, dude. Because he's Jack Skellington. What are we going to call it? Call it something Skellington. That's his movie.
Skellington.
He's just Skellington.
No, you're saying skeleton, no? Skellington. You have to really enunciate the G.
Oh, I'm not.
Skellington. That's his name.
But what I'm saying is he has to have a name.
The main point here. I don't know.
I would like a part 2.
You've lost me.
I know I'm not gonna make it, especially after you said this dude didn't even write it.
That's gonna be another topic. Is like what movie should be untouched? Like just don't try it. No sequel. No remakes. I guess the main thing is remake. Just don't remake it. We'll get there. Unless you got one off the top right now. One movie can't remake it. Impossible.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh,
because you really can't.
Forrest Gump.
Not crazy. No, you could.
You can't remake Forrest Gump.
Didn't he have a kid?
We didn't say sequel. We said remake.
Oh,
I changed it. I said no sequel, but then I said no, just pure
remake anything, dude.
How are you gonna have a sequel to Saving Private Ryan?
Well, that's what I thought you were saying. That's why I said you can't. That they shouldn't touch, but you're saying they shouldn't remake it.
Yeah, don't remake it.
Like from scratch.
Back to the Future. Fast and Furious.
Don't ever remake that shit.
They're gonna remake it. Like,
oh, I know they are, but that's what I'm saying.
Like Vin Diesel is going to remake it. He's not gonna, or he might.
I mean, he already did technically. He's in Netflix. His son.
Nobody saw that, Augie.
Me either, really.
You've brought it up in my life a couple times now. The Fast and Furious cartoon.
It's because I think Brian's in there still, like, or they mention him, but I'm not sure.
Damn, Letty. And with that, we'll end this episode.
I'm not doing. Oh well, wait,
unless you have final thoughts.
Well, I had the runners up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You want me to just throw them all out?
Yeah.
Elf.
Elf is cool. I like Elf.
A Christmas Story.
That one is overrated, man. I've tried it so many times. Like, I've tried it over decades of my life.
See, I didn't throw that one in there.
It's funny, Like, you know all the moments, but I think just watching it as a whole, I'm just like, nope, don't want to do it. But I like the leg lamp is funny. Shoot your eye out is funny. Sticking your tongue on the pole is funny. Him finally getting revenge on the bully. Like, I know all of it, but
Yeah.
I don't even know how it ends. Like, how does that movie end? Like, what's the conclusion? His dad gets him the BB gun, right?
Yeah.
See, I know. I've seen it.
He doesn't shoot his eye. I think, I don't know. I don't remember.
What a story.
I haven't seen that shit in a while.
What a story.
But anyways, like A Christmas Story, the first Santa Claus.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
The first Santa Claus is good.
Yeah, he's shaving and it grows back right away and he gets really fat.
Well, just from Santa Claus being up there falling, and then he put the shit on, and now it's like, you're him, dude. Shouldn't have put that shit on.
Yeah, what a unique ass story. And now they're running that shit into the ground. Yeah. Did you see like they have like 4 Santa Claus or like 3 Santa Claus?
Well, I think Santa Claus 2 is still good.
That's the one with the plastic version?
No, that's the third one.
No, the third one's with Jack Frost.
Okay, then yeah, it's the freaking.
I never seen the third one.
The second one with the plastic one, that one's all right. I'm not like, oh, you gotta watch that shit. The first one's good because it's like a classic.
It's just such a unique idea. Like, it's the Santa Claus, and because he died, and he has to take up the mantle and learn how to be a good person.
It's like the Tooth Fairy.
With Dwayne?
Both of them, actually. The other one's better.
What's that one called? That one's not called the Tooth Fairy.
She like dies or something, and then she becomes a Tooth Fairy. And then if she doesn't, she goes to hell.
What is that called? Yeah, that's
she has a second chance or something.
Let's make movies creepy. Let's make family movies creepy again, because that was scary. Now, I don't know the name of this movie.
It was because she was in hell for a little bit, huh?
Yeah,
and they send her back up.
I don't know the name of this movie, but if you guys know what we're talking about, leave it in the comments.
Toothless or something like that.
No, maybe. I don't know.
It's called Toothless.
Maybe, but yeah, this girl is a businesswoman. Like, dies, or she's like in limbo, and she needs to be the Tooth Fairy and learn how to be a good person. And if not, then she like goes to hell. And there's like a scene with her in a cage, like lowering. It's crazy.
Yeah, she's lowering.
And it's a family movie.
So, Santa Claus 1, Bad Santa. Funny.
That's another good one. Have I seen Bad Santa? It's like the one with the elf. I was thinking about Bad Grandpa. But like, I meant like the premise. Like, is that the one where he pretends to be? No. Bad Santa, yeah. That's the one that was like always on Spike TV.
Yeah. That's all time on there. And then 8 Crazy Nights.
I rewatched that one last year.
I saw it last night.
I thought that shit sucked.
It's just stupid. It's just Adam Sandler.
There's too many
messing around.
It's too much Adam Sandler. It's too many poop jokes and fart jokes and pee. And why is everybody pooping and peeing?
It's animated, so he was like, let's just do it.
I don't know. Well, apparently the new Adam Sandler animated movie, the like little like gecko that he has, whatever. Apparently that's good. Yeah.
So the final one that I should have been on my list, but I didn't. The Night Before.
Dude, yeah, okay. So when I originally thought about doing this with you, I did think of that movie. I rewatched it last year, and I was just like, this movie is really freaking good.
Funny, yeah.
Now, what's The Night Before? We'll spotlight this one a little bit.
Well, it's basically it's not a ghost story. What is it? The Christmas Carol? What's the one where the Christmas spirit comes and he shows them?
The ghost of Christmas past, present, future, and all that. It's a play on that, but Seth Rogen made it, so it involves weed. But
weed, freaking different
shrooms, stuff. Coke, everything.
Yeah,
it's not
him specifically.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's not a drug movie.
The weed is only Anthony Mackie.
It's a movie.
Captain America.
It's a movie about 3 friends who are getting together for Christmas. It's a tradition. Yeah, it's a tradition that every year they get together, they go out, they get drunk, they do karaoke. They have a tradition of things that they do. But now they're getting older, and the reason why it started was because it stars Anthony Mackie, Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, his parents died when he was young, maybe late teen, something. He looked
like high school or something.
Yeah, and they comforted him every Christmas, and they would hang out. So now that they're getting older, Seth Rogen has his family. Anthony Mackie is a professional football player. Yeah. Is it football?
Yeah,
he's a football player.
But
so
he's
now
like a rookie or some shit because he has to keep impressing the other players.
So there's different storylines there. Like Anthony Mackie is like trying to impress the players on his team, and he juices. Like he's doing steroids. Seth Rogen has like his wife buys him drugs, a little bit of every drug. so that he can have one more crazy night with the boys. It's supposed to be the last time. Joseph Gordon-Levitt has to get over the fact that like he's hanging on to the past and he has to like learn how to be an adult and everything, and
basically
grow up. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just a dumb like, oh, it's a Seth Rogen drug comedy. You know, there's actually a lot of heart in it. And the best character is Michael Shannon, which you might know as General Zod, but Michael Shannon as like their pot dealer from when they were in high school, but now like they call him because they still need pot. And he comes 3 different times, and he's like the ghost of Christmas past, present, future, and he's teaching them all different lessons.
Every time they take a hit, or he makes them take a hit.
Yeah.
He's like, this man.
Be in the present or something, right? It's like, this is the present. Yeah, it's a really freaking good movie.
So bonus movie, must watch.
Change it. That's in my top 5. Take Iron Man 3 out. That was a joke.
It is the top 5. No dirt. Anna made you realize about the horror movies, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Not one horror movie is
You're
Halloween.
right. You're absolutely right. And I need to revise my list. Next October.
Everybody does. Every TV channel,
Yeah, it's not fair.
There's only one Halloween guy. Stop giving it to everybody else. He named it Halloween.
Michael Myers did? Or John Carpenter? You don't even know.
I don't know who did it. I'm not the one saying it.
No, that is a good point, though. Like, all Christmas movies have to be on Christmas.
Or at least during.
Or Christmas setting.
According to Die Hard.
But horror movies, we just like horror as a genre. We don't actually like focus on them actually being on Halloween. Now I know everybody likes Trick or Treat. You know that movie Trick or Treat?
Trick or Treat? The horror one?
It's like Trick. Yeah.
Well, there's a horror Santa Claus one now too, huh?
Krampus.
No. Oh, okay. But isn't
like
there
a goat or something?
The one with what's his name from Stranger Things? One something night. One starry night or some shit.
Oh. Yeah. It came out last year. David Harbour is the Santa.
The Red Guardian.
Yeah, and he's all kicking ass. He's like a badass Santa.
Yeah, he's like, they're trying to like stop him or some shit. Like,
apparently that movie's a lot of fun.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the
shouts out.
The wave.
Shouts out. We got to watch it this year. We got a good Christmas movie list going here. You guys are welcome. We got a little bit of everything. A little bit of heart. A little bit of animation.
Of course, there's the cheesy ones. Charlie Brown.
The specials, yeah.
The specials. Well, there's specials everywhere, but Charlie Brown, isn't that actual Charlie Brown's Christmas? That's a movie.
I don't know. I'm not a big
I guess
peanut.
that'd be a special.
I'm not a big peanut guy.
I hate that they call it Peanuts, too. It's called
That's
Charlie
what they
Brown.
are.
But it's just always Peanuts?
They're the Peanuts.
So what was it called before on the show?
Charlie Brown and the Peanuts.
Out? And the Peanuts.
No, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But they're named the Peanuts. Get over it.
It's Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown and Friends.
And the Peanuts.
And then well, it's the what would you say it is? Is it the same song? Because he has a damn Thanksgiving special too.
You know more about the Peanuts
and
than
Thanksgiving isn't Christmas. Let's get it there. Black Friday is the start of Christmas.
That's absolutely correct. You start your Christmas shopping.
Go out and look, dude. They have all the look at all the reefs everywhere. All the lights everywhere.
The disrespect for Thanksgiving is hilarious because October, or at least Halloween, starts September 1st, right? Like, everybody gets all crazy. September. Like,
so you're pro-pilgrim?
What? No, let's not even go there. Anyway, September and October is now Halloween.
Yeah.
And now Christmas is, like, taking over Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, they took over that shit.
It's November,
it's the
December.
holidays now.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I'm telling you, we gotta take.
Mariah Carey messed shit up.
Oh man, you know what I don't like about that? I respect her for having her bag and not having to make another song for the rest of her days. I don't like that little like screaming thing she does to announce that it's the holiday season now. You know, she does that. Awful. She sounds great, but. Bad.
Well, end it with Mariah Carey then, dude.
Doing her little thing.
I mean, I'm sure we could use some part of the song, right?
I don't mess with music on this channel. I'm not getting copyright strike. Anyway, any final thoughts on Christmas? You gonna get me something?
mean, I did.
What? Oh, show everybody what you got me.
Here we go, dude.
Do I got to get you something?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. No, show the camera. Be proud of what you got me. I don't know if it's in
You gotta
focus.
grab it.
You got to get in
like
there.
that. It's a deal. It's a record deal like that. Huh.
And if you can't see what it is, it's a Star Wars.
Right, close up. It's pod racing.
The Phantom Menace, Anakin Skywalker. It's a Kenner toy.
Huh. $2,000 for that shit. It's one of a kind, dude.
And
it's actually signed by him.
And it's actually pretty relevant to our conversation because Kid Anakin is the star of Jingle All The Way.
See, look at Turbo Man.
What's
his name in there?
Jamie. Damn it, you beat me to it. Jamie, which is, by the way, I've always had an issue, or at least as an adult,
Jamie.
I have an issue that Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was dressed as Turbo Man and could pick any kid from the crowd. And the nepotism, Auggie, for him to pick his own child and get him that toy.
But that's why that was his last lesson, because his son said, I want to give this to someone else.
His last lesson to teach his freaking son. Yeah, the world ain't sunshine and rainbows.
He knew he was Turbo Man.
It's who you know. Exactly.
I got the real Turbo Man.
Exactly, Auggie. It's nepotism and it's who you know. That's the lesson of that movie.
Well, I mean, think about the fat kid right next to him.
Jesus.
He already had a Turbo Man at home.
You couldn't just say the friend?
He had a Turbo Man wrapped in Turbo Man paper.
Yeah.
And he still wanted another Turbo Man.
Yeah, what a piece of shit, huh?
That's the real problem here. This guy was chosen and yet still gave it away.
That
After
movie
he took out freaking Brainiac.
Is the most realistic Christmas movie as it represents America. And it represents...
Yeah, everybody goes for presents late. Well, his dad's always working and shit.
He wasn't there, man. Daddy wasn't there. All right, well, that's it. Any thoughts? Closing thoughts? I'm done. I gotta go Mimi's.
Don't we all?
You don't have to say nothing. Merry Christmas. Give me a Mariah Carey.
I'm not freaking...
You were thinking about it. You almost did.
These mics can't even handle a Mariah Carey freaking...
Name another Carey.
Jim Carrey?
That's like the obvious. Drew Carey.
Carey?
From?
Huh?
Which one?
Prom? Carrie Underwood?
Oh, that's good. That's it. That's all I got. All right. If you made it this far, for some reason, you stuck around. Of course, as always, like the video. It definitely helps us. Subscribe. If you made it this far, that means you like us. You like us. Hang out with us more. Subscribe. And, of course, share it with somebody. Give that to them for Christmas. Share them our friendship.
So get them a Phantom Menace.
Get them an awful Kenner toy.
That's legendary, dude. Where do you even find that shit? I know it says right there, but where do you even find that shit? Go get. You
tell me you bought it.
Go get another one. What year is this even from?
The movie was 1999.
No, but the toy. And if it was from 1999, the fact that it's still there, and I just bought it in 2023
at Ross for $4.
$4, dude. I had a deal. That was in the back of the store. You know when people lift the Target things and they find a Pokemon deck, supposedly? That's what I did. I found that.
I used to do that shit all the time. I would like hide stuff. Anyway.
It's probably still there, dude.
Until next time, peace out.